Hi friends, it's Marcus. This is our deep diving into consciousness. And we're talking about grounding, what it means, and we're talking about a deeper level of consciousness. And we're also talking about ushering in a new level of consciousness. Basically a new era. So I would like for you, sit down with a cup of tea, cup of coffee, make yourself a little comfortable, and just take this in. If you don't like something, that's fine. And if this resonates with you, that's fine. So, I'm trying to wait for the helicopters. They're a bit loud. So, when we look at the grass right here, and we look at the tree right there, we look at everything in nature that grows, we see a lot of cell division, which is what we are as well, cells dividing to certain patterns. These patterns are decided on by our DNA. And our DNA is from far back in time, right? And human beings we're sort of an intersect of the higher level of consciousness and the base level of animals, what makes us a little different, I believe, is our ability to communicate. It's our ability to express a thought, a construct, and to understand when somebody else is expressing that construct. That sets us apart in some ways from many of the other animals. I think they can communicate a lot. They can communicate in many ways that we don't understand. And they have their own languages, but I believe humans are the species with the highest evolved language skills. We're also the animal with the worst understanding of the world. How we use and abuse and destroy the world. No other species does that. No other animal does that. So that's where it comes down to us being custodians of the earth, not that we have a right to use it. We don't have a right to abuse or use the earth. If we were to ground ourselves more often, as many of the native people, Native Americans, the island people, any group of people who lived close to nature, they were connected with nature, and they knew that if they break nature, they have nothing to live off of. And our society has evolved into this city-living society where we are disconnected from nature. So we don't understand and realize that when we're ruining nature, we're cutting off the branch we're standing on. We're breaking both our own future and the future for Earth. Well, not the whole future for Earth. Life will keep going. Life, as we know it, will change, but life itself will keep going. The energy of life, we can't stop that. We can break our own, and today, what we see around us now, we can break that, but we can't break the spirit of life. That we are not capable of. The human beings we're not that powerful. We might think we are. We want to believe we're that powerful, but we're not. We're just another species here on Earth, right? We're just like a little overgrown monkey, but we ended up having a higher understanding because of how we can communicate. And because we can understand a little more, we also have higher responsibilities. You know, with power comes responsibility. And that we kind of fail to see. So my hope is that this new time that we're coming into, that we will be more understanding of the fact that we have a responsibility towards Earth and towards each other and all living things on Earth. That's where the grounding comes in, right? Because if you go in and you ground yourself, you can just smell the grass, right? Just feel it. It's life energy. And we need that. We need that way more than what we know. We need to reconnect to nature. Because what happens is our busy minds go into a control mode, thinking that it can control all circumstances around us. Usually if we get a very kind of a safe life where we go to work every day, we drive the same route every day, we drive our kids to school every day, we do the same thing daily. We get our ego and our mind go into this route of like, this mode of being safe and secure. And we want to be there because all human beings want to feel safe. It's part of what ego is trying to do, create a safety, feeling of safety. It's why we work hard, so we can make money, so we can feel safe. It's why we get a partner we think we can trust, we hope we can trust, so we can feel safe. Safe in the future, safe for a long time. But I'm here to tell you that when that security net, the job, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the husband, the wife, when they either leave us, die away in anything, you leave them, whatever happens, life changes. And it may not be up to you to determine that. And when we're anchored in here, and we're aware of ego structures, it's a lot easier to take those changes. They can be hard anyway. I feel like it's very hard anyway. But holy God, if my whole self is made up of what I think I have a car, if I have a girlfriend or if I don't have a girlfriend, I think I have things in my life. And when they are taken away, that hurts. And I believe my whole future is broken. And where we land is in this moment. We're coming back to this moment. Only here, only right now. Because this moment is the only moment we truly have. Which we don't truly have the moment, we are the moment. Just like we are part of this nature, right? We're part of this. I'm part of this grass. Even though I can get up and walk away, I'm just another player on this earth in the totality of everything. And if I can live with that understanding, I realize deeply, deeply that I'm just another expression of this consciousness, that I'm just another part of the whole, that it's not all about me taking from others, that what it is all about is me helping others and myself. If we all understood that the key to a happy life is to help other people, not only for you, like for all of us. First of all, the burden would be less on the ones who have already understood it, if we all helped each other out. But we try to lift each other up. Holy God, that would be a beautiful world. We actually took our responsibility as humans. It starts with grounding ourselves. That's where it begins. Just one last thing. Through that comes love. All of that is an expression of love. You and I are all expressions of that love. Either because we have life, because we are life, because the energy in here, or because how, you were and we were both made out of two human beings coming together in love. That's how human life continues. So in that sense, we are love. We are love. in any way you turn that around. And aligning ourselves with that inner sense of love becomes a place of being of service wherever you go. So even if I'm writing on my movies, I can still help somebody over here. Even if I'm working on my things, I can still help somebody over here. And I hope we all can realize that and recognize that. All right. Enough for this deep diving for the day. Lots of love, everybody. Hope you're doing wonderful. And take really good care of yourself.